evening, beautiful sons of bitches. It's your boy Max here, and today we got the boys Solar, Evan, and John, and we just finally watched TCW episode Holocron Heist for Phony Filoni Fridays. Guys, are you hyped? We're in season 2 now. This is when the show gets good, you guys.
It's the rise of the bounty hunters. Cad Bane, one of the best characters ever.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. Are you guys hyped?
Oh, indeed.
Boy. It was like already peak, but now it's going to be even like more peak.
Peaker.
You know?
It's going to be peaker, you guys. Okay, anyways, guys, let's get fucking underway. So, we begin the episode on Felucia, where Jedi cruisers arrive to evacuate the planet. Republic gunships, escorted by a fighter squadron commanded by Jedi Master Plo Koon, break through the Separatist blockade surrounding Felucia to evacuate Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka the Sabienda, and their troops. The former are outnumbered, with droids closing in on them. However, Ahsoka is elsewhere, sending a pack of droids running. Obi-Wan explains to the Padawan through the comlink that the group she's chasing are regrouping with the main force and orders her to retreat. Ahsoka is in disbelief that her master is telling her to run and is insistent on continuing. Anakin brings his gunship in front of her and orders her and her troops to get on. So guys, opening thoughts on this opening of the episode?
Yeah, even whenever they have Ahsoka screw up, they have to like somehow pass off the blame to Anakin. They're like, oh, it's what he taught her. Because it's like one of the few times they actually like have her not just instantly win at something.
Yeah.
Is it me or this battle was pretty inconsequential?
Yeah, this is another fucking episode meant to just pad the damn runtime out. It's like Filoni, if you're gonna have your episode start in the middle of a fucking battle, fucking make the battle matter and have it factor into the plot. You could cut this fucking battle out of the plot and you'd lose nothing.
Something I just learned when I was looking at this episode. This one was actually written by Paul Dini.
Oh no.
Oh no. I do know Dini did work on a few episodes of this, but I don't fucking care. Dini, you can work on whatever fucking show, but you can't make that show good just because you're there.
I will say, I think had he been in that new Batman series, Caped Crusader or whatever it was on Amazon, could have made it slightly better.
Yeah.
Because I realized it's not just Bruce Timm that matters; it's the people around him that matters.
Yeah.
But
Dini probably matters more, and Dini, with this episode, he probably like wrote a bunch of shit, and then Filoni was like, "This is too complicated. Take it all out."
Yeah.
It's too emotional.
So later at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Anakin and Ahsoka are before the Council for the latter's lack of foresight. The Council sends Ahsoka to the Jedi Archives for guard duty under Madame Jocasta Nu's watchful eye. Jocasta tells Ahsoka that she has a specific duty to defend the Holocron Vault, where the Order keeps their collection of holocrons. Only Council members are allowed in. So, guys, thoughts on this premise of the episode? Ahsoka needing to be put on fucking library duty.
Had my favorite
I
line.
The Jedi Council was a middle school, essentially.
Yes.
Had my favorite line of anybody that's ever spoken to Ahsoka. Whenever she was like, "For how long?" and Mace Windu just responds, "Longer now." It's like, finally, somebody tells this dumb bitch to shut up and quit complaining about every order you're given. You are a Padawan.
About fucking time.
Like, even on the battle, she was like, Obi-Wan ordered her like 26 times to get out. And she's just like, but, I'm not moving. Like, she should be fucking, like, permanently taken off of command if she can't follow a simple order.
Fucking bitch, man. So, elsewhere on Coruscant, Cad Bane is contacted by Darth Sidious, who hires him to steal a holocron from the temple. Bane considers it suicide as the temple is well guarded. Sidious assures them that he will ensure that he will gain entrance. Bane demands in return a stealth ship with elite weapons, cloaking device, and triple his usual pay. He then places a device in his helper droid, Todo 360, under the pretense of fixing a system crash. Bane also installs a security chip into Todo, giving him access to all the temple security measures. his partner, Kato Parasiti, a clawed-eye bounty hunter, then arrives. Bane tells her to take the form of Jedi Master Ord Innocent, whose corpse is in his room, to help him gain access to the vault. So, guys, thoughts on Bane's plan here and Palpatine's schemings and shit?
Well, at least they took the changeling in from episode 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I read somewhere that Filoni specifically chose a clawed-eyed because he was disappointed with how Zam Wessel's shape-shifting was used in Attack of the Clones. I'm like, why? It's literally the same thing here. Just posing as somebody else when you boil right down to it. Like, what is there to complain about? A shapeshifter.
Zam only really shifted once during that chase scene that she had with Anakin.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, it's only whenever she dies.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Job, of course, for this fucking new clawed-eyed bitch is also a fucking jobber, like the rest of the villains on this show.
There to put Ahsoka over.
Yeah, put her over and build her to the stars. At the temple, during a briefing, Yoda senses a shift in the Force and determines that thieves will arrive at the temple. Anakin and Obi-Wan inaccurately deduce that their enemies are after their transmission codes and go to secure their location. Meanwhile, Kato infiltrates the temple disguised as Ord. However, she's barred by Ahsoka, who asks if Ord needs help. Kato tries waving her off, but the Padawan's pestering results in her snapping at Ahsoka. She then gains access to the temple schematics, telling Bane and Toto where to get in. They get through the shielding and the fans before coming up upon a laser grid. Anakin and Obi-Wan quickly catch on when the sensors begins a blackout. Thoughts on that part, guys? The actual breaking in shit?
Needed more Mission Impossible music, but
Yeah.
you know, it seemed a little bit easy to get into the old Jedi Temple and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, what was that? The Master, she's a terrible actress whenever she's being the Master. She's just like, you shut up! Although Ahsoka's pretty annoying, so I can kind of understand it, but still.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, great. Let's get a fucking shapeshifter, but like one that can't act for crap. Great.
He immediately loses patience.
Yeah. Also, John, when you said it's like, oh, he breaks in real easily. Yeah, like, fucking Filoni makes shit way too easy all the time for the heroes, and we sometimes forget he sometimes makes it too easy for the villains, too.
Well, he makes it easy for the villains in the front half of the episode, or he just makes the heroes, like, really stupid and make an obvious mistake so that they can learn their lesson, and then they just correct the obvious mistake later on and win. It's pretty much like his formula for episodes. He's like, I'm gonna make somebody act really stupid in the beginning, so then I'll just take that away at the end.
Yeah. Also, speaking of beginning, this episode, Chronal, and the rest and the following two take place before the season 1 finale, Hostage Crisis. So I don't fucking know why Filoni just couldn't make this a sequel episode to that, or fucking anything. Like I said, it literally feels like Filoni was just writing it as he goes, and he had no fucking forward plan at all for the show. Anyways. Oh, Filoni. Meanwhile, Jocasta approaches Kato as Master Ord at her console, asking why Ord is working when the temple is on high alert. Kato responds by knocking her out and taking her appearance. She then returns to her work, telling Bane how to disable the lasers, while Toto cuts a hole in the ventilation system. Ahsoka is alerted by Yoda and confronts the imposter. When Kato attacks her, Ahsoka defends herself and engages Kato in a lightsaber duel. After a brief chase, Ahsoka captures Kato. So, guys, thoughts on that fucking
I do have a question.
Yeah, what?
Was it ever mentioned that Kato took Jocasta's lightsaber when she took her form?
Oh my god, they didn't! Plot hole!
Also, it didn't logically... Oh, go ahead.
How the fuck did Ahsoka know it was an imposter?
I don't fuck. She just knows shit. She's like Batman. She just figures it out in her mind, bro.
I think a good solution to this. And I know I made this joke as we were watching this episode with Ahsoka hanging out with Jocasta, and Jocasta is like giving Ahsoka orders, and Ahsoka's like, "You fucking smell."
Yeah.
What if they actually made a joke like that in the episode, and then as imposter Jocasta walks by Ahsoka, Ahsoka realizes, "Wait a second, you don't have that stench on you," and that's what she adds
Yeah,
up.
you don't have that old people smell. What the shit?
I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, I know, simple, but that could have been a little effective.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, fucking do that, Filoni. Don't just make Ahsoka smart for the sake of having her, like, look cool. Like, actually have
you're
her...
afraid of smart women. I knew it.
Yes, the backseater hates women in STEM, confirmed. Anyway. And John, what were you going to say before we cut you off?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of a logical error because she's like, you may look like Master Jocasta, but you don't have her skills. It's like, well, wait, but this lady beat Jocasta, and then you just beat her. So how are you saying that she's less skillful than Jocasta?
Yeah. Especially since if you're one of them power scaling motherfuckers, Jocasta is objectively one of the weaker Jedi in Star Wars. So,
That's why she's on library duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she were any strength, they'd use her in the war.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally in the library. That's literally a job they could have given to a protocol droid.
Yes. Because of anyways, to finish off the episode, because of Kato's preoccupation, Bane detonates a small charge by the grid as the Jedi follow Toto's trail. The droid soon arrives in the communications center, at which time a beeping is heard from him. Mace Windu quickly realizes that there is a bomb inside him and force pushes him into the vent as he explodes. Anakin and Obi-Wan get away just in time. Ahsoka then contacts them, having learned from Kato that Bane is after the vault. However, Bane had completed his objective and had snuck out of the temple with a holocron, disguising himself with a Jedi robe. However, Kato gives one more clue. Bala Ropal. Windu realizes that Bane is after the out-of-contact Jedi, who is the keeper of the Kyber crystal. That, with the holocron, could crack the data on the crystal, which contains information listing all the Force-sensitive children in the galaxy, the future of the Jedi Order. Obi-Wan... No! He's gonna get spoilers to all the...
He's gonna get Broom Boy.
Yeah, no... Obi-Wan stays on Coruscant to search for Bane, while Anakin and Ahsoka track down Ropal in the Deveron system, ending the episode. So, guys, final thoughts on this fucking episode?
Can't believe Bane betrayed his poor droid.
Wah, wah.
This episode probably would have benefited from a second pair of eyes reading through the script.
Well, Evan, that would impede on Filoni's maximum creative freedom.
Yeah, because as we all know, if something turns out horrible, it means that he was interfered with. And if it turns out great, it means that's what he had creative freedom on.
Yeah.
Kathy Kennedy, she was always interfering whenever he would make something bad.
Yeah. And now that Filoni's is the boss of Head Honcho, the Padawans become the master, if you will. Now he's gonna have all the creative freedom he wants.
Well, it was already always revisionist history because, like, before the Ahsoka Season 1 came out, everybody was like, Filoni has full control of this because it's Ahsoka, it's his baby. And it's like, and then after it came out and everybody saw that it's fucking sucked, they were like, oh, it must have been interfered with. That's it. Yeah. It's always the revisionist history.
Yeah, Dave Filoni, the 51-year-old Padawan, becomes the master.
Yeah, it's like, finally, he's going to have his chance. It's like, dude, he's like gonna die before he gets a chance if you guys keep making excuses.
Yeah. Solar, you also had some thoughts on like how one holocron can apparently keep track of all the Force-sensitive kids in the galaxy.
Yeah, like how the fuck does it work? It's a holocron sealed in a vault, and it can get constant updates on all the Force sensitives that are available at any given moment in the entire galaxy.
Yeah.
Like,
it just continually updates. It's all kept in one little place. And, it's Well, basically, it could be out if it's going by like birth, or I don't know if it's just like the ones that Jedi have investigated and documented and sent back, or what. Because it seems pretty ridiculous if it's just instantly detecting them.
Who knows? Who cares? It's Filoni, because he sure as hell don't. But fuck you guys. Well, anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, comment below to the video, subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!